Hey everyone, if you're a Lakers fan, this video is for you guys. I'm going to be making these braided hair ponytails that you guys can make on your own. Let's get into it, guys. We're going to be using Kanekalon braid hair extensions. I am using this gold color. However, it does look a little mustardy on the video, but I promise it is gold. Then I'm using my dark purple hair extension. Make sure when you guys get hair extensions that it is feathered out on the bottom. Then I'm placing this on my braid hair rack. If you guys are interested, look in the description down below to get one of these braided hair racks. And I am also using a cotton hair tie. A cotton hair tie that would match with the colors. So I used dark purple to match with the hair. You can use gold, whatever you want. Then I'm going to go ahead and get some couple strands and then put one of the strands through the cotton hair tie, and then I braid a 3-strand braid, making sure it's super tight and braiding it all the way down to where I feel like it's a nice place to stop. I do want to mention whatever you do to one side, you're going to do it to the other because we're going to be making 2 of these braided hair ties. So I used a small strand of the purple. We're gonna do the same thing with the other cotton hair tie as well. Then you're gonna go ahead and seal it with an elastic, tie it, and then you're gonna use a crochet hook. I did put 2 elastics just to be safe. Now if you guys get the clear elastics, please make sure to put like a good 3 elastics because those tend to break so easily. Then I'm using my crochet hook and I put that through the elastic and the hair extension, and then get a small little strand and then wrap it around that elastic, and then you're gonna pull that strand through, and so that way it's nice and secure and we don't see that elastic. Seamless, loving it. Now that I'm done with that one strand, what I do to one, you're gonna do to the other. You can go ahead once you're done with the second strand, make sure you can compare it to the other one so that they're both equally the same size of braid. And you can always just go ahead and compare because we want to make sure they're as similar as possible. Now for the second strand, I will be braiding just a little bit of that 3-strand braid. You can see here I use a little bit of the gold just to like shake things up a little bit. Now I use my crochet hook, got a little strand, wrap it around the elastic and pulled it through. And now we're going to be doing a pull through braid. We're getting an elastic, tying it off, and then in the middle of the strand, you're going to put your fingers through the strand and grabbing the remaining of that loose hair and pull it through. And then we're going to go ahead and puff up all the rest of the hair so it's nice and poofy. It's a really cute braid style that holds it all together with that elastic. It's unique, fun, and very loud for the Lakers game, so we really want to make it puffed out. You can even do it way puffier than how I did it. It is all up to you. That's what's so creative about these braided hair ties, that you can do it however you want. If you want to put way more hair, you can put more, you can put less, whatever works for you. And you can just see I'm going to be repeating this 3 more times, so in total we will have 4 pull through braids on this strand. Make sure whenever you're tugging, you want to be very gentle so that it's not going to create a lot of frizz. Just tug really hard and stern as you tug each of the sides. Again, just seal the deal with our crochet hook. Make sure it's all around the elastic and pull it through, and then you're good to go. I do want to mention you can buy these hair extensions on Amazon. Just type in like Kanekalon braid hair extensions, the dark purple and gold color, and that way you can make these on your own. Also, shout out, I do have a website where I also sell the hair extensions as well. Not specifically these colors, but you can have, let's say, some braid hair extension with some tinsel. That's a little bit more fun to add into these braids to get a little bit of shimmer. If you are interested, check out everylittlestrand.com for the braid hair extensions too. Gotta put the plug. But anyways, we're going ahead and mixing more colors, and I'm just going ahead and making the third strand. We're doing the same thing again. I'm doing the 3-strand braid just a little bit, and you can always make sure to match it with the other one that you previously made so that they're the same size of braids. Then once I'm done with just that little strand of braids, I'm going ahead and making bubble braids. Yes, fun bubble braids. So I'm going ahead and getting my elastic, tying it off, and then all around that strand, I'm tugging on the strands, each side of the strands to form that bubble. I really like the shape of these types of bubble braids. If you want to, you could totally do it a different way. If you tie the elastic and you pull on that loose strands right in the middle, and then you can pull it up so that way it creates a puff of bubble. So either way works. And then you want to make sure with the elastic, again, just do the crochet hook method, and that way it covers the elastic so it's super seamless. I also will mention, if you don't want to use the crochet hook, you don't have to. I know it adds an extra step. I just like to do it so I don't see those little elastics, but to save you guys time, you could just not do that step and just put the elastics. If you would like, you could put a little bit of like hair jewelry. There's some of them that look like little studs, so you can cover that elastic. So that could be a really nice alternative that would save you guys time. I'm just a little extra and using that crochet hook, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I finished it off with the 4 bubbles, and I sealed the deal again with my crochet hook, and I am super happy with my bubble braided strand that I just made. Now we're gonna go ahead and work on the next strand. By the way, you guys can do way more than what I'm doing. This is just like the basic, the foundation, so you guys can go ahead and make your own. So for this one, we're gonna go ahead and create the twist braid, rope braid, whatever you wanna call it. You're just gonna be twisting the 2 strands, make sure that they're even, and you're gonna be twisting them to the right. And then simultaneously, you're gonna be twisting them together. So that way it creates a really nice twist braid. Sealing the deal with the elastic and the crochet method, and you'll be good to go so it holds that braid together. Now, I just did a little bit of it because I wanted to also do the infinity braid, which is this one right over here, just to give it a little pizzazz. But for the infinity braid, you're going to split it into 2 sections and get a small little strand from one of the sections. And you're going to be going to get that little strand and basically over and under each time simultaneously on the 2 strands going in a downwards motion. Technically downwards, but you do want to pull it up so it's like clean. So I guess I'm trying my best to like talk to you guys to understand, so bear with me. When you're getting that little itty bitty strand, you're making sure you're going over and under each strand. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of a more from one of the strands so that little strand becomes a little bit thicker. But you can see right here, it's creating that infinity braid. It's just pretty simple when you're going over and under, around. Basically, you're going around and around, vice versa on the strand. So it's creating that infinity braid. Then you seal the deal with the elastic and then the crochet hook, and you'll be good to go. I do this about one other time and one other time for the twist braid, so it creates a really fun strand. All right, guys, now that we're done with that one, we're gonna be doing one more time another bubble braid. The same one that I did on the other side, we're gonna do it on the end of this strand. I really like how the bubbles pop out. I wanted these braided ponytails to really pop out, so I do love the bubbles. I do like the pull strand braid. It really makes this really stand out and pop. So if you want to, you can do it the way I'm doing it. It's just like a really nice foundation, but you'll just see me basically mimic the other side for this bubble braid. And I just want to mention, for those of you guys that don't feel like actually making this thing and you're just the type of person that likes it and just wants to buy it, girl, go ahead and check out my website. Yeah, put in that plugin again. Guess what? But yeah, no, for sure. If you guys don't feel like it, you can always check out my website. Link in the description. everylittlestrand.com. Check it out if you are just the type that just wants to buy these bad boys. I make it with a lot of love and I put a lot of time into these, so you guys don't have to. It's just to put it out there. So anyways, now that we're done with the bubble strand on this side, we're gonna be making a loose strand on for the last. It's a smaller little strand. You can see it's smaller than the other ones I've made. And instead of braiding this one, I am just using my elastic, tying it really close to the cotton hair tie. And then once I'm done with the elastic, guess what? You guessed it. We're going to be using the crochet hook again. And so that way the elastic's not going to show. And for this strand, it's just going to be loose. We're not putting any braids on this. And the reason why is that we're going to be using this strand to cover the hair tie when it's done. I'll show you guys once we get to the part where I actually put this on my head. We are all done, guys. It's looking super cute. I am absolutely loving these braided hair ties. Now to finish everything off, I'm gonna go ahead and straighten the remaining loose strands of the braided hair ties. Just make sure whatever extension you get, it's heat resistant. And this is the finished look. It's so fun, so cute looking, and we are ready to go for game day, guys. All right, now let's show you guys how to actually put these bad boys on your head. So I put it into two little pigtails. You can go ahead and do it lower or higher than how I put it. If you need to put some product so the partings are way cleaner than how I did it. I just wanted to show you guys nice, fast, and easy, so it's easy for you guys to do it at home. Once we're done with the pigtails, you're gonna go ahead and put it into buns. I didn't have too much hair, so it was pretty easy to wrap it all up, if you know what I'm saying. And then I use my cotton hair tie to hold it all together. I just love the cotton hair ties because it's so soft and it holds it so nicely. And then we're gonna go ahead and use the braided hair ties. We're gonna make sure that this is laying on top of our heads, so that way when you flip it over, it's just gonna be so much more easier to cover most of your hair surface. So just like so, tie it 2 times and it's nice and secure. Then I get that little strand that I told you guys that I left over, and then I'm just covering that hair tie. And if you can, use a little bobby pin to hold it all together. And then I just place the braids. I flip it over and I place the braids however I wanted. And then I do it to the other side, making sure that braided hair tie is laying on my head before I flip it over. Now, me wrapping around that strand on the hair, that's totally optional. You don't have to do it the way I do it. It's just cute. I like it so it doesn't show that hair tie. You can even put more hair than how I put it. If you guys want to put loose hairs, put more braids, it is all up to you. This is just a good foundation for you guys to play around with this and do it yourself. But yeah, this is the finished result. You guys are ready to go for the Lakers game once you have this style and represent. I hope this video was super helpful for you guys. Please let me know what you thought of the video. Comment down below if you would like to see similar videos like this. I would love to hear it. Until next time, guys, see you later and subscribe if you can to my little channel that's slowly growing. Bye, guys. Have a blessed day.